everybody, and welcome to the Fandom Flux. I fucking hate doing this with Audacity. I mean, mother of God, you people are morons.
I feel like I may...
Except Kenshi, he seemed to get
I may
this.
have hesitated a little bit after you said one. I might be just completely off by like a quarter of a second. I'm nervous.
I'm surprised we're not just doing the sync thing.
The sync thing worked!
Ken, you feel my pain, right? You do this like every day or something. This is your job.
Yeah, but I work with professionals who know this stuff.
Right.
So
Okay.
they know cues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All I said was just a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Then you would record in the rhythm. That's all you had to do. But no, everyone has to... I'm your host, Casey W. Slicer, he's here.
Hi. Ian.
Zero's here too.
After not having been on here for like, what? I wasn't on here last week or the week before. Because I was rafting.
Yeah, I missed most of that, but the audience won't. Benefits of using Audacity, I guess. There has to be one somewhere.
Silver lining. Keep reaching for that silver lining.
Mm-hmm. And Kenshi.
Hi, I'm Kenshi618, and this is what the price you pay for upgrading and trying to beat the system, apparently.
Yeah, Slicer was like, hey, you can disable ads in Skype. It's great. You should do that. So I did that, and then, as I figured would probably happen, Pamela stopped working, so...
I have never once had a problem.
Yeah. You have never once used an app that focuses on Skype, so... Nah.
It's true.
Anyway, so yeah, we're using Audacity this week.
It's been so long.
So the sound quality should be better.
It's been so long, Audacity, my friend.
It's not my friend. You don't have to fucking edit. Alright, so, okay. Back in the fucking thing that we're doing. What are we fucking... Podcast, yes, that's it. So, episode 97 of the podcast. Hey! We're almost at 100. We really need to test out Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had multiple friends
Slicer,
offer
you need to
me
get Google Hangouts before the...
Anyway, I've had multiple friends offer me their internet, so I can just go to their house for an episode.
Oh, cool. Their house has better internet then?
Yeah.
Cool.
They also live an hour away, so
Okay.
it's not like something I can do on a regular basis.
Ah, okay. Okay, so... Yeah. You would need to have Google Hangouts on that computer, I guess. But we also need to test it at some point. Huh. Anyway. Episode 97, and we're gonna... What we're doing? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, guys?
I don't know. Struggling.
Okay, well, while Zero has audio troubles, but at least is here, let's go to him first. Zero, take it away. Zero. Oh, no.
They didn't get fully dropped.
No.
At least I don't think so.
No, I just can't hear anything he's saying, if he's saying anything.
Oh, hi.
Hello?
I accidentally muted my mic.
Seriously? Really?
I'm sorry. Alright, so, I wasn't here because I went whitewater rafting. Which hurts a lot when you do it with a small boat. Because I went with my family and we only had like 5 people plus the guide. And I was sitting in front. And when you're sitting in front, you have to be rowing the most. Because you see what's up ahead. It was a lot of fun. We went down on the American River, in America, while shouting America. Well dressed in red, white, and blue. With American
That's
River
tradition.
Rafting Company. So it was a lot of fun.
I'm just going to stop you there for a second. Slicer, I should remind you, you can't really mute yourself in Audacity properly. So if that's what you've been doing, it's not going to work.
I'm not.
So
Eating quietly.
Anyway, Zero, continue.
So after that was a lot of fun. I was in pain for a few days because I was just sore all over. Because rafting is very intensive, especially when you don't have the right form down. And then I did it again with my friend and his family. And I was kind of the odd man out because I was like the only white person. Because my friend's like Latino, and I said that really white, but so that was a lot of fun.
No way, you were the only white person whitewater rafting? That was not what I expected at all.
But it was a lot of fun. I got sunburnt, but it was fine. So I had a lot of fun over these past couple weeks. I finished up with my summer classes, so that's nice. Let's see. Oh, also, my cousin and my uncle came over last weekend, so I had to hide all my swords. Which was fun, right. Yeah. Yeah, my swords and my ninja star. And I ended up playing Super Smash Bros. With him for a while, and then we went on at Sunday to San Francisco. We went down there. Down to Fisherman's Wharf, and I went down to Chinatown, and I got myself a new sword. To be more precise,
He's gonna try and do video, isn't he?
I'm not. But to be more precise, this thing is. I have to do video actually. Probably I'm gonna try.
Oh God, this is gonna go
All right,
badly.
so
You realize how many
Okay, here
technical
we
problems
go.
we've been having, right?
yeah.
Now it's party time.
So this is the weapon. It's like a staff, and it splits up into two weapons.
Hooray.
Yay! Stop the video before you crash out.
But it's like a cool, like, dragon staff that opens up into two knife-like short sword weapons. That's real fun. I had to hide that until my cousin left. Oh, and I wrote a new chapter for M19470. And
Yay, someone's getting something done.
Yes, and I actually did pimp out the podcast. I didn't do it at first, and then like 1 minute afterwards, like, oh crap! So I added that note in, and then Casey was like, "Oh, you didn't plug the podcast." I'm like, "Now I did." So I'm
Yeah. Lockman is actually giving me shit in my reviews now.
well,
Basically saying, hey, I'm glaring at you or something because I haven't written anything in a while.
Go
but
for it, Lockman.
not only that, but I'm collaborating with one of my friends from Smashboards / my Skype combo thing. And she had an idea for a Xenoblade fic, and so we've been collaborating on that. And we work very well together. We have like a Google Doc shared between us, so that we kind of switch off writing every now and then the other person just looks at the other person's writing and reviews that and edits that and betas that, and it works actually pretty fast. I mean, I know it depends on your partner, but I'm actually really liking what where this story's going and how we're writing it. It's a lot less stressful.
Well, hopefully the good fortune continues for you. I personally could never do anything like that because I hate people.
Yeah. Closest thing I did to doing that was terrible. It was terrible all over. So,
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah.
Yes.
It-
Slicer just betas. He tells people what to change about their fic and leaves it alone. He doesn't actually work with them.
It really does depend on the partner, though, and how well the group works together. And I think we have a pretty good team right now.
Hello?
So I'm excited to see where that fic goes and what happens with it. Let's see. Other than that, writing more and lazing about because I don't have anything to do but work, which I'm not always doing. So, yeah, that's about my quick summary. Oh, wait. So my mom, she called the wrong number. She was trying to call her friend, but she forgot to dial in the area code. And so she ended up calling in an internet radio station and winning a cruise to the Bahamas.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, she was the 15th caller on accident, and she won a cruise to the Bahamas.
Okay.
What's up?
You just went on a cruise.
Slicer missed that, but basically Zero just said his mom called the wrong number and it was an internet radio station and won a cruise to the Bahamas.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was our reaction too.
Crazy, right?
that's not the word I would use.
So, yeah, it's going to be leaving in Palm Beach, or Palm Springs, over in Florida. And you have to pay, like, the $59 docking, port fee. And it's just one room. We don't know exactly if we'll redeem it, because we have to get all the way over to Florida first. But, if we're in the area, it might be good to, take the offer on. We have, like, 18 months to respond to this. And, like, choose our dates, so... Yeah.
Do you ever feel like Zero might live a charmed life?
Oh, sometimes. Which part would be charmed? The part that he's the KFC heir apparent, or the part that he gets cruises and such and the like, and goes skiing and whitewater rafting and all other sorts of fun white people activities.
Yeah, Zero, you may want to put some actual research into this, unless you want your pets to get raped and you to get murdered. Like, it sounds sketchy.
We did put some research into this. It was a whole power hour thing on this actual radio station where for 1 hour people who call in can win this. My mom called in at the exact hour where they were doing this and was the exact 15th person, all by forgetting to put in the area code.
Okay, wow. Then good, I guess.
So, yeah.
I'm trying to be happy for you, but I just can't right now.
No.
Yeah, no,
It's
not
just
really.
not going to happen.
Jesus loves me, yes he does.
Apparently, a lot.
So, also, moving on from that, I feel like I'm gonna get murdered. So I watched Summer Games Done Quick, which is, the speedrunners. That was a lot of fun. That kind of wasted away my entire week. Because it was just, it was so entertaining with a lot of the runners and all the tricks that they do. And, yeah, I guess I'm done.
Okay. I'll go next before I forget everything that I've done this week in my rage.
Sure.
Right, so what have I done this week? I got my debit card cancelled because apparently someone had stolen my details at some point.
Killer.
No idea when that happened. But I got no notice from my bank to get money out before they cancel it, so for the past 3 days I've been living on about £5 in total.
So that's why you're eating Doritos for dinner.
Yeah, that's pretty much why. Yeah, I just got my card today, so I have to activate that and get it sorted. But that takes time, which I would not be recording, so that's why I'm eating Doritos for dinner, as Ken pointed out. Speaking of Doritos for dinner, I don't know whether you have these in your country, Americans, who are most of our audience probably. Doritos Roulette are kind of awesome. In kind of a stupid way.
I don't even
Never
like
heard of
spicy
them
stuff,
until
and I
now,
find
but-
that cool.
It's basically, most of them are tangy cheese flavor, but 1 out of like 6 of them is super spicy, which is why I've occasionally gone while we were recording this.
Every time. Every single time.
They're very spicy, okay? Yeah. But they're really good. So, yeah, those are nice. I appreciate those. Something to distract me from when Zero fucks up something. Or something else.
I'm sorry.
It's been a bad afternoon to be morning for him to be Zero, except for the cruise thing. That's apparently making up for all of his mistakes. somehow.
What did I do?
I don't know. We don't know. That's the problem. What did you do to live such a charmed life?
I'm a nice person. I give to charity. I give money to homeless people.
I did volunteer work. Does that count for nothing? God damn it.
I sponsored a child in Africa.
You work hard.
Yeah.
Really? Damn. Well, you work hard your entire life, and your friends get cruises and such.
Yeah, well, fine, whatever. Aside from that, what did I do this week? Played more Fallout. It has come to my attention that Fallout is a lot more fun if you just don't give a shit. You just stop caring about anything.
Yeah, it is.
You made me start playing that again, by the way, you son of a bitch. I want you to know that. You wouldn't shut up about it. And you won't shut up about it this week either, but...
That's pretty much all I have to say about Fallout this week, that it's fun if you don't think about anything ever. Because the second you start thinking about it, you start seeing the plot holes. Anyway, so yeah. I'm playing a bunch of that. Stopped playing the Old Republic for whatever reason. Not entirely sure why. I found a thing that I want to buy. Naturally, as soon as I wanted to buy this, I couldn't use my, bank card, so that was kind of sucky. But this is the thing I intend to buy, and it's super awesome. So, yeah, that's going in the link dump.
What the heck? Blue Lantern inspired
Ooh.
ring.
Blue Lantern and Blue Lantern ring.
Yeah,
That's really
he's
cool.
crazy. Just someone talk him out of this. This is crazy.
But it's awesome!
What are you gonna
Crazy.
do with this ring?
Wear it?
Where?
Nothing.
What? Why does
Anyway.
it look like it's on a dildo?
It's a stand for a ring.
There's like a phallic imagery in the background too.
It does look like a dildo.
It's a finger mannequin. They all look like that.
But
I'm not
seriously,
entirely sure why it has that little split at the top.
That's
not
what
a
confuses.
fingernail
Yeah,
looks
that's what
like.
confuses me.
this is supposed to be about the ring, not the stand.
I was about to give zero shit about this, but he's not entirely wrong.
Seriously, what the fuck are you gonna do with this thing?
I'm gonna wear it.
Where? Why?
Anyway,
You-
it's a nice ring.
You know, that's really great if you want to get robbed.
Who would rob me of that? It's basically just a silver ring, unless you realize that it's custom.
Where do
it's
you
a
live
nice
again?
it's a nice ring, and where do you live?
In the
Still
ghetto.
contract.
Yeah.
In the ghetto. On a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little child is born in the ghetto. In the ghetto.
Yeah, but these assholes pissing on my parade aside, this guy does some really cool jewelry, and you should probably check him out if you want some cool rings based on mostly superhero stuff. He does a full set of the lantern rings and some Superman and
Yeah,
like
see
other
some
stuff.
of these links on
rings.
the side. They're kind of sweet, actually.
Yeah.
I get
But
the
still.
I get the Red Lantern ring.
I thought the Red Lantern ring looked kind of blur, to be
Oh
honest with
yeah,
you.
it does. I just saw it.
I like the orange lantern and the purple. I like the indigo, the orange, and the blue ones.
Sinestro Core. Yeah.
I want the Superman ring, so when I punch people, it leaves an S on their forehead.
Yes.
Yeah, it would make you really identifiable. Likewise for the Blue Lantern ring logo. Yeah. Hope, motherfucker! Boom! Anyway, yeah. So I'll be buying that, despite the naysayers' attitudes to me buying cool things.
Hey, you can buy
I
what
want
you
to have cool things too. I can't go on a cruise all the time, okay?
I understand. I'm just doesn't mean we can't give you shit for buy. You can buy whatever you want. We're just going to give you shit for it all the time.
What he said.
Do I need to name this episode Fandom Flux is on a cruise again?
No, because we're not on a cruise. Zero doesn't even know when he's going on this cruise, so he's not on a cruise.
It might not even happen. Because we'd have to get another room if we were to bring the whole family. My parents might just go by themselves. I don't know.
Zero can afford to pass up a cruise.
Well, it costs a lot more to actually get to Florida, and then like the whole thing would cost a lot of money.
Well, you could
Well,
just
that was a
call up
pretty
Colonel
delayed
Harlan
reaction.
Sanders and have him wire your dad some money. Because they're so tight and all.
Anyway,
I feel we're
for some reason I had a random thought while I was in KFC that I should do a Colonel Sanders cosplay or something.
You could.
Sure.
You
I
should.
could totally pull it
You
off.
should
You
do.
could.
You should
You could
totally
do it.
do that. I would.
yeah.
Do you guys have Halloween in England?
Yes, I hate it though.
Oh,
You should cosplay as Colonel Sanders and just carry around a bucket of chicken.
doesn't have to be full.
It doesn't
Just
have to
a bucket.
even have chicken in it, just the bucket.
I could do that.
I would love that.
I'd need a string tie.
I reckon that's easy to find.
Actually, I'd need a string tie and a white suit, unfortunately. That's a bit more pricey.
Oh,
Only if you get a
Just get
quality
white
one.
clothes. Close enough.
no, it's not close
Not
enough.
really. Anyway, I think that's pretty much my week. So, who wants to go next? If I remember anything else, I'll bring it up.
I'll go next because I'm short on stuff.
Okay, Ken, go.
I got to get my windows fixed before inspection because apparently they check that sort of thing and it's important when you get your car inspected. Who knew? It's annoying.
Car inspected for what?
You gotta get your car inspected every year. And
Oh, is that like an MOT thing?
I have no idea what that is.
You get your car checked for faults and stuff to see whether it's safe to drive?
Yes,
Okay.
gotta do that every year. Maybe they don't do it in Iowa, but I gotta do it in Virginia. So yeah. Also, in my desperate attempt to get abs, I started sledgehammer training.
Oh, God. Is that the thing where you hit yourself in the abs?
No, it's where you
Oh.
swing a sledgehammer at a gigantic tire repeatedly.
Oh, okay.
We just started doing that, actually.
That sounds like fun. Why are you complaining?
It is fun. It's very difficult as well
Oh, okay.
because you have to do it a lot.
Well, you especially have to do it a lot because you're having problems.
Screw you. You don't get
Don't keep saying it.
You don't get to make comments. Not you. Not you. Alright, let's see what else. Oh yeah, I started to play New Vegas Fallout.
Yay!
Yay! The good one.
And my original plan was to try and be a sociopath, but I don't have it in me.
Yeah, that's how it usually happens for me.
I don't have it in me to be a psychopath.
Well, sociopath would basically... I don't know, you'd find something that you want, that you appreciate, and you would just be focused on doing that all the time. And screw everyone else.
Putting buckets
So-
on people's heads.
Well, I haven't found that yet. I haven't found the thing that would make me screw everything else about being a good person just for this one thing yet. I haven't found that. I'm looking for it, but it doesn't exist yet.
Killing death claws. That's it.
Bitches.
There we go.
Screw that. Fuck Death Claws.
Oh! Lewd.
I forget, are Nuka-Cola trucks in Fallout New Vegas?
Yes.
Yes.
You should
There's
have
some
your,
kind of truck.
like, one thing that you're focused on. Have the thing you're focused on over everything else, getting as many Nuka-Cola trucks as you possibly can. Anytime someone wants to give you a quest, how many Nuka-Cola trucks are you going to give me?
You see a Nuka-Cola truck in their office. It says you have to steal it. You steal it, and then you kill everyone else in the office.
You steal that Nuka-Cola truck, and you don't even care that they saw you do it. You just kill someone that tries to stop you.
That's dark, guys. You guys are dark. You're scaring me now.
I like Nuka-Cola trucks.
Why?
Don't judge. Don't judge.
What do you do with them?
I collect them.
And
That's
what do you
it.
do with
Nothing.
What do you do? Okay, put them in.
This is actually a thing I do in Fallout 3, by the in Tale of Two Wastelands. I collect Nuka-Cola trucks, and pretty much everything that I think about it. I store armor and then repair it to its highest possible potential level. For everything.
I only store unique stuff.
Same here.
I don't store anything. It all rotates in and out because them caps got to keep flowing, baby. Them caps.
I have 10 grand and nothing to spend it on because my weapons are all in peak condition. I don't really care anymore.
No.
Get some of them. Get some of them genetic upgrades.
They're actually really, really expensive in the modded version I'm playing. Like, you're talking 5,000 for one.
Yeah.
It's 4,000.
14,000 for the good ones.
That's standard price.
That's how much they usually are, isn't it? Let's see, what else am I doing this week? Oh yeah, this Saturday it's the first time I'm producing a show on my own.
Oh, you're done with training then?
Yeah, that's happening. So now it's all on me.
You'll do
I'm terrified. We'll do fine today, especially because the person who's anchoring that newscast got an interview. So that's like 3 extra minutes that I don't have to write.
Cool.
So, feeling good about that now. Sunday's gonna suck though. Sunday's
Why?
really gonna suck. There's always less content to fill a show with on Sunday. And last week when I did it, I didn't finish the show. I didn't finish writing the show until we were in the show.
Oh.
So I was I was overseeing the whole thing, which has its own responsibilities you need to do, while I was still writing certain things that I hadn't finished yet.
Hmm.
So hopefully that doesn't happen this week. So I'm going to go in 2 hours early to make sure that nothing goes wrong.
And then everything will go wrong.
Shut your mouth.
Shut up, Zero.
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
Because he said nothing will go wrong, that means something will go wrong. So if I say something will go wrong, that means...
Unless you're fucking Zero, apparently. God damn it, Zero.
If I say
should be doing this job.
if I say something will go wrong, then there's lower chance of something actually going wrong. Because I countered him saying
That's
nothing will
not
go
how
wrong.
it works. No, that's not how it works at all, Zero.
If I say nothing will go wrong and then do nothing to prepare for things going wrong, then yeah, things will go wrong. But I'm taking steps to make sure that nothing freaking happens.
You're setting up so many flags, man. It's not good.
Whatever. Let's see. What else does Kenshi have for the people? Oh yeah. I've almost done with another chapter of Less Than Zero.
Yay.
I've slowed down significantly because my schedule's just fudged. Fudged all the heck. So I haven't been able to sit down and get any significant amount of writing out for a while. It's really annoying. Hopefully that'll change very soon. So just hang in there, Kenshi fans. I'm doing things. I'm not dead yet. I'm still here.
Yay.
And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Can't remember anything else.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I bought my mom a laptop for her birthday because I'm cool like
Nice.
that.
That was awesome.
That's an expensive gift.
Yes, it is.
Good for you.
Nothing less for the woman who put me on this earth. You should all give her presents too for putting me on this earth.
Sure.
I mean, it
I'm
rewarded.
going to pass on that.
It rewarded all of you. I mean, come on.
Just gonna let that one sit.
So, Slicer, while we still have you,
Yes?
you going to go? Slicer?
Sorry, it keeps cutting in
Slice.
and out. I can barely hear you guys. But,
You're
is
weak,
my audio
Slicer.
fine, or...
Yeah.
Yes, it's fine.
Weak
It'll be,
and pathetic.
it'll be even more fine.
Right. I didn't hear any of that, so awesome. Great.
Go.
Okay, Zero, can't you shut up? Slicer, we need you to talk about your week.
Awesome, I could do that. Alright. First off, last Sunday, I was fighting with my mentor, sort of, for the LARPing thing, and I decided, daggers are awesome. Let's fight with daggers. And I learned very quickly that dagger fighting is essentially how fast you can punch the other guy in the hand. Not intentionally, it's all accidental, but yeah. So my biceps and forearms and fists are covered in bruises. So that's fun. It was actually a lot of fun, but oh boy, did I pay for it. So, yeah, I like daggers. They're awesome.
Happy
This is
for
more
you?
of a... What was that?
I'm happy for you.
Oh, yeah, thanks. This is more of a next week news thing, but next Wednesday is my last class for the summer. Then I'm out for like 2-3 weeks,
Woot.
something like that. So, woo, awesome, yay. Not like I'm taking up a lot of time in college anyway at the moment anyway. I have one class, so whatever. I bought some games like, I don't know, a month and a half ago that I finally was able to download some of. So I played DMC4, the Definite Edition or whatever the hell they're calling it. And wow, did I forget that DMC has no defensive options. I've been utterly spoiled by Bayonetta. Like, just a dodge roll. Give me a dodge roll, goddammit. I need it. Or a block or something. I guess playing with Dante is a little easier because he's got the Royal Guard stance, but yeah, doesn't make it much better. And lastly, Zero, you'll be happy to know, I played Stanley Parable. And it's a really fun game. It's really good. It took me like 4 hours and I got all the endings. I only had to look up the heaven ending, but it was fun.
Yeah,
it's
that
worth
was...
it, I'd say.
You get all...
Wait, did you actually do the baby game ending?
Jesus, no.
But
I saw
you did the
something
cheat-
about
did you-
that, so I knew that you actually had
Yeah.
to do it for 4 hours.
Did you do the cheat ending as well, the where you have to try to cheat?
The Serious Room ending is what it's called, and no, I
Yeah,
can't figure
yeah.
out how to start it in console or whatever.
I
it
did
was.
that,
Yeah.
and it was actually pretty funny. And you know, the achievements also have fun little things to it. So
Yeah,
just check the
some of those
achievements.
Some of those were weird. Like, you can't jump, and that's the achievement. It's you can't jump, and then the achievement description is because we didn't add it in. And I got that at complete random. I don't know why.
It's because you try to push the jump
Press
button.
what was normally
Yeah.
a jump button. Yeah.
And then there's one where you push the door 5 times. And pushing
I
the
tried
door.
that, and it
Yeah,
didn't
so-
work.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe you need to push enough times.
It's door 430 or something like that, and it's right outside your office, and I pressed it, and I didn't get anything. So I can't tell if
If you
that's
do
by
it ri-
design or because it's bugged.
If you do it right, it starts a whole series of events.
Huh. Alright then, yeah, I think I'll definitely try that.
Yeah. Some of the achievements are actually pretty interesting and well done. And I presume you did the one where you clipped up on top of the table to get outside the window.
Yeah, so that was my week, so you guys can continue now.
Okay. What were our topics?
I don't know.
Okay. First topic this week is the reluctant hero or reluctant leader. Both of them. Yeah, I don't want to be the hero / leader. I'm not good enough. I don't want the responsibility. Yada yada.
Too
yada,
much
yada.
work. Or sometimes it's just pulled in against their wishes. You know, everyone wants them to be the hero, but they really don't want to. First off, what's your guys' opinions of this type of hero? Like,
I'd say overdone, but there's only 2 ways you can go with it. Either they're reluctant or they're not. And both of them kind of suck.
Kenshi?
I mean, it's okay at first, but if it drags on too long, it can get very annoying.
Yeah.
But then again, if you change it for no good reason, I mean, if you switch up their opinion on the matter for no good reason, that could also really kill the story as well.
Yeah, I feel like there does have to be kind of a point where the reluctant hero stops being so reluctant It gets kind of annoying.
Yup.
But at the same time, I feel like if done well, the reluctant hero like can be genuinely amusing and just finding different ways to avoid being the hero.
Yeah.
I think a way to make it work would be like they're a reluctant hero and they still don't want to do their job, but they realize they have to. They just find lazy ways or shortcut ways to do it.
Lazy or shortcut ways to do it, yeah.
Because, I mean, people can understand not wanting to do something and having to do it anyway.
It's too much work.
Yeah,
I think I like it when the trope is completely played straight, where they just don't. Ever.
Don't ever want to, or ever actually do it?
Don't actually be a hero. They just, like, either run away or just sandbag everything.
That can be interesting too. Just will never actually do anything.
It's
Sandbags
great.
everything.
What
At that point,
what does sandbagging mean?
Sandbagging means holding back, not doing what you know you can do or are supposed to do.
it gets super
okay.
annoying though most of the time, but like it can be also really humorous.
I think that works best in a setting
yeah.
where they don't actually need to be the hero. People just keep trying to push them to be.
Yeah.
So things work
There's
out.
other people like you need to be. Yeah.
But they don't do anything, and everyone is like annoyed about it or something.
Well, you could still do it in the scenario where they do need to be the hero, just that you make it clear that yes, eventually they are going to be the hero, and they're not just an unlikable prick that's avoiding responsibility.
It works if they have a good if they have a good reason for not wanting to be the hero. Like late.
I could die doing
Yes.
this is a pretty
That's
solid
a pretty
reason.
solid reason. Of yo hero, you've been summoned to save our kingdom. No way, I'm just a regular dude. I'm gonna die if I go out there. Screw you. Like, you know, there's danger.
But stuff, I like it. I would like, in that situation, I think it would be awesome if just like the main villain just keeps sending people after him anyway, because that's the guy that's gonna kill me.
I'd foreseen it. That person will kill me. Dude, just leave me alone. I don't want to fight these guys.
I hate to bring up with this ring because I bring it up in almost every episode.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do. But I'd like to call out how he very, Mr. Zote, the author, turns this on its head very well. Because he shows up in the DC universe and he has an Orange Lantern ring. And yeah, okay, that's superpowers for a little while, but eventually it's going to run out and then he is just regular citizen in the DC universe.
Which is the worst
That's pretty
occupation
bad, yeah.
possible.
Yeah, so he figures he will actually be safest as a superhero compared to being just a regular person. So he decides to be a hero to avoid the not dying thing.
That's depressingly true.
To get to the not dying thing, yeah. I thought that was a cool twist on it.
Personally,
Wow, that was a dead silence, right? Zero?
personally, I find myself liking reluctant heroes when there's a stark contrast in between them and there's the other hero that's super excited, like, yeah, let's do it. And when you portray the reluctant heroes making the actual smart choice in this, which is, yeah, I'm gonna die. And the other hero is like, yeah, I'm gonna go save the world. It's like, you're gonna die too. No, I'm not. I'm the hero. Like, having that sort of contrast into the reluctant hero actually seems more intelligent by comparison. It makes that character more relatable.
Yeah. And as an added on top of that, making the thing that stops them being reluctant be the question of what's in it for them.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're the prophesized hero. Congratulations, you got to save the kingdom or whatever. And like, no, why would I ever want to do... Okay, I guess we'll take all these riches and all that fame you're going to get and see someone else. Guess someone else is going to have to rescue the beautiful princess who's going to marry the hero and, you know, all that stuff.
I also want to see it where there's the two heroes you just mentioned, where there's one reluctant one and one really enthusiastic one, and I want to see it where the enthusiastic one gets corrupted or something and becomes a villain essentially, because that's interesting.
Yeah, that actually reminds me of Rising of the Shield Hero, in which the main hero just the Shield hero, he just kind of wants to not have anything to do with the other heroes, of which there's total 4, including him. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna save the world, and they're treated well, and he's treated like garbage, and he's just like, I don't even want to deal with these people anymore. And the other heroes end up causing trouble everywhere else, and he has to pick up after it. But yeah, I mean, the best way to actually like a reluctant hero is to portray that hero, in my opinion, as being smart for being reluctant. Because he's like, okay, this is a smart hero. He's not making the dumb choice.
Smart and not, compliant. Just sort of being led around the nose. By the nose, yeah. Just capable of making their own decisions is... Yeah, that's a good character trait to have for your main character. It makes some amount of sense. Just don't push it too far.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
You just crumpled up. Slicer, was that
Chips.
you? Yeah, Kenchi, was that you?
Chips. I'm really
far
from the mic, so there, I'm done.
Oh my.
Slicer, that was just so unprofessional.
Yeah, okay.
You all are unprofessional. I'm unprofessional. Oh, by the way, speaking of being professional, did you guys see I made channel art?
Oh, yeah. That was wildly unprofessional of you, Zero. Why is that related to being unprofessional?
No, being professional. Really, I made us channel art, so then when we go to our channel, we don't just see insert channel art here.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And it looks really nice, and I went through a lot of trouble to make it.
Yeah. Great job, Zero.
Okay.
I do.
Thanks.
Sorry.
I do so much.
Ah!
Get a hot one?
Mm-hmm.
What you get? That's what you get.
Still good, though.
Feel the burn, I guess.
A little bit. Okay. Okay.
You good?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Next topic is red shirts.
Okay, let's do that.
Die for our plot and stuff. Yeah.
I feel like we've
Okay,
talked about
yeah.
this before.
We have.
I don't remember it.
So,
Alright, so red shirt. The term comes from Star Trek when you had the red shirts that always die. These are your troops. These are your fodder. They die. A lot.
Someone needs to... I mean, what are you going to do? Let the heroes get killed by the bad guy first off? No.
You have the red
Someone-
shirt die. Just to show how
Yeah.
scary the villain is.
Yeah. It's really, really awesome. I love red shirts. I love a good red shirt squad.
They
Which
go
is
through
funny,
so
'cause
much.
I actually wanted this topic because I hate to mention this again, but it's all I could fucking read. Better left unsaid. When, I don't know, about 30 chapters in, Naruto and Ino are kind of surrounded by the rock village Anbu, and they actually feel it's a threat. They don't just mock them for being cannon fodder. I don't see that very often. I do not see Anbu taken seriously ever. So that was a nice change of pace.
Well, they're not. They don't ever do anything to let them be taken seriously, but they're supposed to be. So I had to treat them like they were a threat.
Yeah, no,
Even
they
though
all
everyone in the
died
grandma
instantly,
knew better.
half a chapter later. But still, that was a nice change of pace there for a little while.
Yeah.
So I do like that little subversion, I guess, of that.
Mass Effect 1. Your squad mate that you get, Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins.
Literally named L. Jenkins.
Yep, L. Jenkins. Richard L. Jenkins.
What does he do? He runs out into the open and gets shot immediately.
Yep.
And dies.
I am just now making that connection. Wow.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Richard L. Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, there's a threat here. We need to kill somebody off.
Yeah. Also, gameplay and story segregation. Quote unquote, punched right through his shields. Because that happens.
Yeah, it's never
Yeah,
happened
totally.
again in that universe ever. They could have just said,
the Halo
faulty
Mar-
shields or something.
Mm.
The
Have the quartermaster get replaced when you're next on the ship. That would have been a cool touch.
This is fun. In Fallout 3, the power-armored soldier in Operation Anchorage who runs into the pulse field and dies is labeled a red shirt in the GEC. And in the
Wow.
main game, the first named Brotherhood of Steel soldier to die during gameplay is appropriately named Redden.
Oh yeah, Initiate Reddit. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
I remember
He
taking.
nuked me.
I remember taking his power armor. Couldn't do anything with it, but hey, it was mine.
I remember him firing a nuke 20 feet away from me. I hate red shirts.
They're dumb.
You don't hate red shirts. You just hate the Brotherhood of Steel.
It's true.
Warranted. I have been shitty with every single member of Brotherhood of Steel. It's been
The
great.
Ombu Black Ops are so badly red-shirted, though. I'm so sad by that.
Well,
Please don't be a spicy one. Please.
well, none of them have names. Why would you care about them?
But,
No one
they're
cares.
supposed to be big, cool guys. But they're not.
And they're not.
Oh, Bleach has so many red shirts. Any non-ranked member of the Soul Society Shinigami is a red shirt.
Don't they
I
directly
don't-
make fun of
Unless
that
the
all the
ranked
time?
ones.
Yeah.
They'll just have two random nobodies talking and they're like, wow, we're gonna die pretty soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Doritos Roulette. Forgot to link that. Anyway. Yeah, red shirts are a thing that happened. We didn't talk about reluctant leaders at all.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
going back
okay,
to that.
let's take a step back. Reluctant leaders. They're pushed around by their subordinates a lot in order to actually do things. That's
Yeah?
typically what happens. Reluctant leaders? Like a leader who's reluctant to be a leader?
No, I meant the idea is, I don't know whether this is a universal thing, but definitely in Japanese culture, the best leader is someone who doesn't want to be a leader.
Oh, okay. George Washington.
Sure, he didn't want to do that.
He didn't want to be the
Oh.
president, he just wanted to go back to his farm in Virginia.
Was George Washington actually a good leader?
He's
No, he was the first leader, which is why he gets credit for being the best.
He set up a lot of the rules that kind of made things fair, like a term system, because that term system kind of stopped a lot of bad things, like presidents that are around forever.
Hmm.
You mean like Nixon in Watchmen? That was hilarious. Richard Nixon had a shitload of terms in that series. It was hilarious to me.
Is
Or
that why
Futurama.
everything was fucked? Nixon got like 4 terms.
It was just a change in the timeline or something. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Without Watergate, he probably would have. But anyway,
I don't know, because at that point, I don't think so. Because at that point, it was illegal to do it. The last person to have 4 was like Franklin Roosevelt, and then they just like made it so that you can only have 2. Like you can only have 2 now. Period.
Was it not like that originally?
No, it was just George Washington. It was just like courtesy for the president to only do it twice. They could do it more if they wanted to.
yeah, it wasn't officially a rule.
Huh. Well, alright then.
I did not know that. Apparently Slicer didn't either.
Nope.
My mouth is on fire, guys.
Stop eating
So
them then.
reluctant leaders being the best kind of stems from the idea of, you know, people who seek power tend to get corrupted by it.
Yeah. Which is never a thing that I've, been beholden to. I mean, yes, people that seek power can be corrupted by it. Anyone that gets power can be corrupted by it, including the people that are reluctant to get power. That makes no difference whatsoever. But people that want power might want that power so that they could do something good. How the fuck would you know?
Yeah, it all depends on intent. One of our presidents, I think it might have been, I'm not sure if it was Truman or somebody else, was a reluctant president, but then he ended up doing a bad job because he really didn't want to be president, and he really wasn't experienced enough to do it. But he ended up being pushed into running for president and winning. And it's just, the person did great as a Supreme Court justice, but was like disgustingly bad as a president. And like that's the thing. If you are writing a reluctant leader, and you want them to be like, oh man, I don't really want to do this, have them be competent at the very least. And have a reason why people want this person to be the leader. That's really the best way to write it in a way that makes it understandable.
Or don't. Go the complete opposite direction with it.
Or you could play the villain role. Yeah.
Or you can go with the opposite direction and then have them be a horrible leader. And then it turns into...
Have them be horrible and have the people that wanted them to be leader have that be their intention that he would be horrible.
Yeah, that's also a nice subversion. That's how you get puppet leaders and all sorts of other things.
Mm-hmm. For the sake of not getting into politics, we will not mention any leaders at all, whatsoever. Nobody at all.
Nope.
It's not reluctant hero.
Do we want to go? Do we want to go?
What?
Go on, Slicer.
Yeah. It's not reluctant hero, but it would be nice to see somebody actually get corrupted by the roles of leadership. Just like abuse of power instantly.
Instantly. I don't think the implication is that it's instant. As soon as you're in power, you're like, yes! I have all the power!
I got the power!
Okay, let me specify that.
I don't
Small
think
abuses of power that build up over time.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be interesting. That's something that happens pretty often for some things. Anyway. Do we want to go back to red shirts or skip ahead?
You can skip ahead. You sound really quiet now.
I thought that was just me,
Really?
but yeah, you're super quiet.
It might be the mic balance because I was super loud just a second ago.
I got the power!
Stop it.
Yeah, my mic volume's gone down. I'll fix it. There we go. Is that better?
Yes.
You're good now.
Okay, cool. I think this one's cheese. Anyway. Next topic is the reocurring boss.
Yay.
Not recurring boss. That's not what that word means.
Okay, what does it
Yay.
mean then? Or what's this one?
I don't think it is what that means anyway.
Reoccurring boss is a boss that shows up in multiple games. Like Bowser. Punk ass.
Or every boss from Devil May Cry.
Or the mid boss from Disgaea 1. He was funny.
Or Ganondorf. More specifically, Ganon.
Yeah.
Alright, we know
Ganondorf
that
was a
Zero likes to
specific
get
one.
off on Ganondorf specifically, but which recurring bosses do you guys enjoy? Reoccurring bosses do you guys like? Of the ones you are familiar with.
I liked... Oh, Slice is gone. Is he back? I don't know. Anyway, he may or may not back me up on this, but I liked Virgil from Devil May Cry 1.
Alright.
Back when he was the Nilo Angel, whatever the hell it was.
Nello Angelo, yeah. That was the one.
Mm.
That was pretty cool.
I always liked Bowser.
Of course you did.
Because over the course of all the games, he actually gets development to an extent, and you learn more about him throughout every game. To the point where in some games he's not even a villain; he's just a playable character. Like in Super Mario RPG or Super Paper Mario.
You could say pretty much the same thing about Sonic, or rather Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah. Except I feel like, Bowser's a bit more relatable than Dr. Eggman.
Robotnik.
He's not gonna call him that.
Every time I think of Robotnik, I think of Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Don't make me think of that.
Yeah, it's the same character.
I know, but Mean Bean Machine was not a good game.
It really wasn't.
So that's why I call him Eggman, because it makes me think of Sonic Adventure 2. Battle.
I'm the Eggman. That's what I am.
Yeah.
I was going to think of a boss from Crash Bandicoot, but they make all their bosses comedy characters after the game that they're
Yeah.
they don't stay threats.
Even Dr. Cortex, he ended up in Crash Twinsanity as being used as transportation for Crash. He slides on Dr. Cortex's body.
You remember when Crash was a good
Yeah.
series?
Yes.
Slice is back to jump in with that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Slicer.
No problem.
I used to love Crash.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like those backwards levels where you would run from shit. Those were
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
those are great.
Yeah.
They started my
Or the
hate
one-
of that
Oh,
entire
went down-
level design.
Or the one where
So-
you get, or the levels where you got to play as Crash's sister, where you get all the vehicles and everything. I always liked those as a kid.
Oh, yeah, like the polar bear or the little tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like those levels too. Yeah, it all kind of went downhill after Crash Team Racing, because then you had Crash Bash, which is like a party game.
I didn't even know that existed.
You don't?
Yeah, it wasn't good. And then there was Wrath of Cortex, I think it was called, on the PS2. And that was exactly the same as the other Crash games.
And then
Nothing
there was
different.
Twinsanity, which I actually liked.
Well, that was basically more Crash Team Racing, and I think everyone wanted that.
I think Twinsanity was the one where it was you played as Crash and Dr. Cortex.
Oh, was that a
Yeah.
different one?
You played as both of them, and they all had like team attacks and everything. It was actually really cool and kind of well done. And then I think the last game they made was a PSP crash racing game, which I actually kind of enjoyed.
Well, no, it isn't. That isn't the
Nope.
last game they made.
That's the last one I remember.
Crash of the Titans.
Oh yeah, that one. I forgot. I
Yep.
completely forgot about that one. Completely on purpose.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I forget what it was called. There was a super bad one on the DS that we had for a while. I think we intentionally lost it.
I can look that up. I'm on GameFAQs at the moment, so Crash. Search on. Was it on DS or 3DS?
I think DS.
Mind Over Mutant
No, not that one.
or Crash Boom Bang?
That's the one.
Crash Boom Bang was the one?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a party game. I imagine along the same lines as Crash Bash, so yeah.
I've seen some pretty bad party games, but I don't think anything can ever beat any of the Shrek party games.
What?
I never played those because I never played any of the Shrek games because I'm not a dumbass.
I've just seen gameplay of them, and I've decided they are the worst.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. You don't need to link anything. Please don't link anything.
Let's see, recurring. Well, I like Shao Kahn. He just wants to take over Earthrealm. Is that so much to ask? Goddammit! I mean, come on.
Yes.
But come on, guys, what about Orochimaru? The best
What?
reoccurring villain.
I don't think he counts.
Oh.
He kind of did something once and then never ever again
Yeah, I know.
did anything worthwhile.
Thanks, Kishimoto, for that.
You created a really high tier villain and then just, well, that's done. Let's move on to something else.
He saw
I guess.
a squirrel and forgot about him. Apparently.
Squirrels are very distracting, though. I can understand his pain. Squirrels are cool.
Gonna talk about squirrels again? Okay. Let's see. What else we got?
My mind just came up with Sigma from Mega Man, but I don't really like him that
Ugh.
much.
He's just an evil robot.
Yeah,
So I just thought of, like that fucking Game Grumps thing where they burned down the forest because Proto Man told them to.
because Proto Man told me to.
And Dr. Light's just like, why? Yeah.
Well, to be fair, if Proto Man
should
tells
probably
you to,
I
it's
should
probably a
probably
good
like
idea.
Yeah.
I know I live my life dictated by Proto Man. It's the only way it'll go.
It's how you live a good life.
You know who's the best reoccurring boss?
Who's that?
Gary Oak.
Yes,
Alright.
How did we not mention Gary Oak yet?
because I've
How?
never seen him as a boss, but now that you mention it, yeah. Yeah, I would say he's pretty good. He
didn't
has
occur
all
to
the
us
trademarks of a boss.
It didn't occur to us because you can't acknowledge Gary Oak at all times, otherwise your brain will explode.
But like, it's Gary Oak. He has all the traits of a good villain. You want to beat the crap out of him, and he's an a-hole. He's
Okay.
Those are the only traits of a good villain?
those are the ones that I need in my Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Like in my Pokemon
That makes
games,
a good
Yeah, that's
rival
pretty much
to
why
me.
Gunshot didn't measure up.
like it's like we've mentioned before that fighting against Wally. Congratulations, you beat a sick kid. You're the a-hole.
Yeah.
And Gunshot's just annoying when he's not done with my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You really
Silver's kind of
pizzazzed
a
up
wuss.
that character.
Yeah, you did.
Silver is kind of a wuss. He's got daddy issues.
And there were no other good Pokemon bosses whatsoever.
Oh,
That makes me sad, actually.
Hmm.
Gary set the bar so high that
They just couldn't meet it again.
I mean, can we just have like a Pokemon game where it's like, okay, we're gonna put in the most a-hole-ish, enraging, pimpinest villain, rival,
Pimpinest.
pimpinest, yes.
That's a
And
word.
there we
they could
go.
have made they could have made Paul from the anime series into an actual game villain. That would have worked.
You just
The
have
rival.
your villain drive away in a car with women and Pokemon, and just be like, "Screw you!" And there you go. You got another Gary Oak, and everybody's happy.
Or you just have the thing where, you know, they used to have Pokemon follow you around.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Well, that was in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then Pokemon Yellow, and then never showed up again.
Yeah, they just have that again, only it's solely so that the rival can try and walk past you, but can't get past your Pokemon, so he just kicks it out of the way.
Oh, but you have an Arceus, and he just kicks the Arceus. You're like, what? You just kicked God.
That shouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter, he's that badass. That's the only reason that feature's in there as well, by the way. Just so that moment can happen.
I'd appreciate it.
Sure. I'd like a
I would
Pokemon
like
game
that.
that's not aimed at kids for once. Because a lot of the kids grew up with like, you know, give me something else. Give me a more mature Pokemon.
Hey guys, you remember when we bought all those shitty cards like years and years and years and years ago?
Yeah.
We still like your stuff. Could you make something for us maybe?
Please?
Please? No?
Screw you too then.
Okay.
Just want to buy fucking cards anymore. Fuck you guys.
Do kids even buy the cards? I mean,
I guess so. They
There's
still
still-
make them.
yeah.
there's a world championship of the card game.
The cards have way more HP than they used to.
Do they?
Yeah.
I suppose that's true. I mean, then again, you didn't see that many legendaries around, and they have about what 140 HP.
Like the legendaries, like I remember Zapdos had like 90 HP.
Seriously?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Okay. I guess you're right then. I miss Pokemon cards. I'm gonna buy some Pokemon. I'm not gonna buy the fucking Pokemon cards.
You're not
goddamn.
gonna. You should totally do that instead of buying that ring. Just like drop $100 on new age Pokemon cards.
Fuck that noise. I don't need 2 Pokemon decks, okay?
Tell us how
That's
that
all
works
we're
out
gonna
for
make
you. Get back into it. You can bring it back.
No one could bring it back. Okay. If we got anything else to say, what the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about
Pokemon cards, apparently.
We're
That's
talking
what
about
we're
reoccurring bosses.
don't.
Hmm.
If you're gonna do this, don't pull a Joker and make it so obvious and just. It shouldn't be. Okay, I don't know how to word this, but the Joker shouldn't be alive. Someone should have just shot him by now. Don't pull a comic book and expand the story artificially.
Yeah. Like, in the Batman games, you could fight Joker, and it would actually be like, yeah, you broke his arm and his leg and stuff, and then he just is okay by the end of the boss fight, and he just walks away.
Yeah.
Ooh,
With
Revolver Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid.
Terrible.
Fuck that guy. What? Terrible. He's awesome.
Terrible. He had his one cool thing destroyed in the first boss fight he was in.
the cool thing wasn't just that he was awesome with guns. He was also a slimy dickhole that you could never pin down ever. You didn't even get to kill him. He died from like sickness. Fox die killed him. You didn't even get to kill him in the end.
Wasn't he in the fourth one?
Yeah.
Oh, was that when he died?
Yeah. And then in 3 you got to watch him rise to douchehood. It was great. Get to see where the origins of his doucheness came from.
Holy shit, I just realized Ocelot isn't his real name.
No, it's not. Who would name a child Ocelot? That would be an awesome name.
I don't know. It sounds like a cool name.
Yeah,
That's why I thought it was his real name.
It's not. But
Who names their
speaking
child
of Revolver
Revolver?
Speaking of...
No, not the revolver bit. I thought it was like a nickname, because he always carries a revolver.
Speaking of Revolver Ocelot, I'm gonna just share a link with you guys pertaining to them.
Oh god.
You gotta watch this. It's pretty great.
Oh god.
okay, here we go. Whatever this is, it's about Revolver Ocelot apparently, so can't be all bad.
Is that... Is that Stan
Yes!
What the hell?
Yeah!
Lee? Is that Stan Lee cosplaying as Revolver Ocelot?
Yes, it is.
Why is this happening? Damn it, Stan!
Yeah. They're all dressed as like Rogue Gear characters, and he shows up dressed as Revolver Ocelot.
What? I think that reveal broke Slicer.
God damn it, Stan Lee. Why the hell did you drop an Excelsior and Revolver Ocelot costume? Why?
It's his thing. He says
It's
it.
not Ocelot's thing. You better play this straight if you can dress up like Ocelot, damn you.
So yeah, Stan Lee cosplayed as Revolver Ocelot for the G4 2004 awards.
Okay.
I just that's all I see when I think of Revolver Ocelot.
That's sad to me.
Yeah.
I love Stan Lee.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
When he's doing that.
The Legend Award, presented by Jeep.
Because when I think of Legends, I think of Jeep. They drive Jeeps. Legends drive Jeeps. All the time.
Gosh, like, speaking of Stan Lee, you see Epic rap battle to the Stan Lee versus Jim Henson?
Yeah, that was the new one. It wasn't great.
Then Walt Disney showed up at the end because he always wins. Disney wins. They own our childhoods.
They own the channel.
Yeah.
They own your childhood.
Okay, so that's Stan Lee. What was the other thing I was going to link? I don't think there was anything else. Okay. Alright, and Slice has pretty much dropped out permanently, I think.
Aw.
So I really hope he remembers to stop his audio recording.
That's kind of a concern.
Well, I guess I'm out of the episode now. What should I don't know, I'll watch porn and masturbate. That'd be a great idea.
What?
I
Hey,
need to relieve some stress. Alright, let me just unbutton and stuff. It's great.
hey, you don't know what Slicer's doing right now. I think he would resent that accusation.
I think he would agree with it.
Yeah.
Well,
I think he'd be surprised that we thought he waited until the episode was over.
well, if he did, I'm sure he could cut down the part where he's doing that without sending it to you first. Because that would just be more stuff that it would just take longer for him to send it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So I guess we're on to our next thing that was... Oh, Zero, did you find the thing that you were going to read for us?
Yeah.
Uh,
H by second pillow. And there's probably more H's there. The description for this is Harry Potter eventually eats a sandwich and discusses life with a famous author. This is 10 chapters of insanity. And to show just how comedic it is, for its genre, it put angst and romance, and then characters Bellatrix, Lestrange, and Seamus. Even though it has nothing to do with that.
I don't see how being random for just random sake is funny, but okay. We'll see.
Alright, so I'm gonna read... This is technically the first chapter, not the disclaimer, which is the actual kind of first chapter. There's a lot more to this, but I'm not gonna read it because I feel like I will actually start clawing out my own eyeballs. Now... okay, I got to read this.
Uh-huh.
Dobby relished his groin-saw's roar as he withdrew the flesh-choked blade from the astronaut's ruined skull. He turned to Harry, thrusting his bloody, retina-covered pelvis with elven fervor. "How does Ronny Ron taste, master?" Harry spat out an eyeball, like some kid with eyes. Dobby ducked an astronaut's poison-barbed fist, digging his groin saw into the beast's abdomen and letting the spray of viscera wash over his elfin space armor. The skull's eye sockets on his shoulders grew brilliant with an infernal cast and vomited a bolt of light through an astronaut, who was thrown back against the death wall, his flesh boiling in another dimension. Harry slapped Dobby, who giggled. Harry reminded himself to kill himself later. "Master, look out!" Dobby's groin saw screamed as it flew off the armor, rocketing through the air like an early dream of mankind. It flew through 3 astronauts who dropped their hell spears as the saw cut a hole in the ground beneath them so they fell to hell forever. Yeah. Do you even comprehend what I just read?
No, I didn't.
That makes it bad on another level, though. Not like bad, it's so terrible, ha 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 ha, just bad as in... What?
It's so confusing, and I love it because of that.
Okay, then.
But that's not even it. It's written as though it's not even supposed to make sense, so it doesn't make sense, so no one cares that it doesn't make sense. So, what was the point of it?
It actually... the later chapters are actually a lot better, but I'm not going to read them because they're filled with profanity. And it's kind of... This is just a weird story. And oh! Somebody... What?
Someone has some feedback going on.
Okay, now he's stopping Audacity.
Yeah.
Certainly not my feedback. Alright, so... Yeah, that was a weird fic. I just want to say, if you're going to write a weird fic, and you want to be as insane as possible, this is the pinnacle of being as insane as possible.
No, it isn't.
Really?
No, it just feels lazy.
Yeah, like I said, it feels random for random's sake.
I do need to find more fics, though, about Naruto wearing Metallica t-shirts.
Have fun with that. I'm thinking it's you, by the way, Zero, with the feedback.
Well, I hear it too, so it's not me.
Oh. Can't imagine who it could be then.
Ken, please.
Yo,
Ken?
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, it's really bad. Oh, it's really bad.
Okay, for the sake of the audience who probably can't hear the feedback and thus don't care, I'm going to move on to recommendations. So, does anyone else have any recommendations?
Aside from my own fic, no.
Ken?
No, I don't. I do not.
Okay, apparently Slicer had a recommendation, which was... I'm going to close this fucking HHH crap, I don't care. He recommends Adorable Violence by Cloud Zen. The summary reads, Hermione loves her books, Hermione loves her Harry, get between Hermione and either at your own peril. Series of connected one-shots. I know nothing about this fic, so I'm just going to say he recommends it and thinks it's a good story, and it's obviously
It sounds like yandere.
It's Harry Hermione shipping and blah 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 and stuff. So I don't know anything about it, so I can't really talk about it. But if you like that kind of thing, go for it.
Or ask Slicer about it.
Yeah, sure, do that too. I don't think I have any recommendations.
Damn it, fan fiction really let me down this summer.
How so?
Nothing really came at me that was worth investing in. Very few things.
Yeah, summer's usually at the height of fan fiction.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh well. Maybe we're just not looking in the right places. I don't know.
The wrong
Probably.
moves in all the right places. Yeah, we're going down.
Don't even know what that was. So I'm just gonna.
That was One Republic, I think.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna smile and nod politely.
Please do.
Anyway,
This is an awkward ending.
yeah, pretty much. I don't know where we're going.
Okay,
with
how
this.
about this? Do we have any
So,
questions from...
That's a very.
I think we
good
do
question.
actually.
We do have a lot of questions because we haven't answered them in a while. Whoops. So I'm gonna pull up the channel right now, and we're gonna see what we got. I should also probably put up more Pokemon episodes because I haven't done that yet. Again, whoops. Alright, let's go with Fandom Flux has no game to start with. Okay, that's not a question we can answer because Slice is not here and because it was weeks ago. Neil agrees with me saying that ripping the pizza from the crust is a valid tactic for eating pizza. Thank you, Neil.
Savages.
Much appreciated. It's best way when you don't give a shit. It's brilliant.
Well, here in civilized society, we like to eat with a little more decorum.
Maybe this will make you feel better. Ryu hits you saying, KCW ripping pizza apart, you damned, evil, monstrous, hellish beast conceived of the bleakest womb.
There you go.
Cursed to your sun plague for all eternity, how dare you threaten the sacred tradition of the bountiful pie of greatness.
Did he really write that?
Yes.
Thank you. Someone had to speak some truth around here.
Patreon, I did not see this comment apparently. Patreon thingy, there should be a one-time cash option to make you guys rap.
Okay.
Why would you want that? I mean, I'll do it.
Likewise, it'd be terrible, but
It would be... Mine would be akin to the DK rap style of rapping.
he even thought up rap names.
Oh God.
Mine would be UKCW, which is terrible. Zero would be Cause X. Get it?
Cause X, yeah. King of Zero X.
Yeah. Sliciness would be NCP.
Network connectivity.
Sure, for network connectivity problems, yeah. And Kenchi the 618.
Can I just be Kenchi 618?
Can't you just be the 618? That's actually kind of cool.
Or I can be none of those things and not rap.
Or you could be Booyaka Booyaka 618.
Okay, first of all, why do you even know that's a thing with the 619?
Because Internet Box referenced it like 60 times in their entire run, so
Okay.
yeah. Who was that the intro for?
Rey Mysterio, the wrestler.
Thank you. I thought it was, yeah. Thought that was the name. Anyway. It doesn't look like there's any questions in this episode, so that's from episode 94, going to episode 95. Someone's comment didn't get through approval because they put a link in it, apparently. Hey, it's Rehitsia twice.
How many comments can you leave?
Neil wanted the link to the fucking homofic for some reason.
Ethan F asked, how about you guys talk about your personal approaches to self-inserts and what makes them interesting to you? I feel like we've discussed this a lot.
I did one chapter, so I don't think I can comment yet.
I can't do a self-insert because I would have to kick my own ass.
Yeah, that's basically it. If I were to have to write a self-insert, I would have to just crap on my character until
I like
they're
myself
likable.
and have too high of an opinion of myself to do a good fic on the self-insert.
Let's see.
Okay. What did? Okay. Okay. Don't know what that was. That voice.
That was my
just now.
brother being loud
Oh, okay.
and my walls being thin.
Right. What's the worst thing we had for breakfast?
Aside from nothing,
Worst thing I had for breakfast. Cup of tea. I hate tea.
Chicken fried steak. For some reason, I hate it. I hate it so much.
I want it. I want to try it.
Like it just tastes gross and gristly to me.
It sounds delicious though.
You'd think?
I just miss having turducken. We had it once for Christmas, and then everyone else hated it, but I loved it. So now we've never had it since.
Turducken for
Makes me sad.
breakfast. That sounds exciting and new.
Oh God, yes. Dear Lord, yes.
I don't really eat bad things for breakfast. I'm very selective about what I eat for breakfast, and if there's something I don't like, then I don't eat breakfast at all, and I just wait till lunch.
Oh yeah, fried bologna sandwiches. That was also a thing I had for breakfast at some point in my life. It's gross.
Oh, I guess some out-of-date Scotch eggs that I had once. Yeah, they did not do good things for me while I was at work. So, what is with you and breakfast, Rehitsia? You guys ever had breakfast at 12 a.m.?
No, because that's not breakfast.
No, it's technically that is a midnight snack, dumbass. Jesus. Yeah. Ethan.
Well, no, Rhea Hitsia asked, what tips do we have for world building?
Okay. I didn't see that one.
I just moved on to 96.
That's tips for world building. We talked about that.
If you're just making notes on how you want to build your world, I'd say separate it into like categories of what you want to do, like political, economic. You don't even have to do economic if that's too much work, or religion. What's going to be relevant to your story? Like if you're going with a more political type of like setting, like there's going to be wars and you have to worry about that as well, and how countries work with each other, then you want to focus on definitely developing a political aspect of that. And if
you can focus on what's relevant, yes, but I'd say spend some time on stuff that isn't necessarily
because that helps to
relevant,
flesh it
but,
out.
You know, it helps to flesh it out, and it can give you a bit more leg room when it comes to developing your story further on.
But I'd say start with what's relevant. That way you can kind of get an idea of where you want to go, and then work on fleshing out everything else along the way. One of the main tips for D&D in the actual book when it comes to creating your own campaign world is, you start with a village, and then as you go, you expand your world, you create it. You don't have to create a humongous world right away. I mean, you could, and that's entirely plausible, but it is very stressful and very hard.
Yeah, just like create like the basic setting for the start of the story, what's relevant for the start of the story and what you're trying to get across, and expand outward from there,
Yeah.
with little things that you added into the village and things like that. Expand on some things.
You know what? You could probably call this the Naruto style. Because that's basically what happened. It started in the village, stayed in the village for a while and developed a bunch of different stuff. Then it went out of the village and started developing the different countries and areas and stuff and regions. Then it developed the different villages that were rivals to the village that it started in. And all the different factions that had come about because of that. That's pretty much how it went on. Though it developed history last, and I think that was a mistake.
Yeah. If your plot's gonna be digging into history at any point down the line, please think of it beforehand.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's pretty much questions. So I guess we should finish up. I think. Oh, Patreon. I need to do Patreon.
Oh yeah, the $5 reward for getting us through the story is up now.
It is. No one took it so far, I don't think. So
You can even pick who the reader is. You can have Casey read embarrassing stories. You can write a fan fiction about Casey and your love for him, and have him read it.
yeah, joy. Okay, so us, and we want the... I keep forgetting how to find our donors. Right, okay. Donations that we got from last month. Starting from the bottom.
Now we're here.
I knew someone was going to say that. Some guy donated $10. Yay, some guy!
Yay.
You're not asking for a reward, so I don't really know what to do with that. Hey, some guy, if you want to let us know what you want us to read, we could probably do that. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, go for it.
Resden donated $4 because... Why did he start? He started donating because of the Cult of Zero thing, if memory serves.
Yay!
That never became a thing, thank God.
Hold up Zero.
It has one follower apparently.
It was a thing for a while.
Tempest Troper attempted to donate $5, but it was declined for whatever reason. Don't know why, maybe he cancelled it. I don't know. Don't really mind though. Thanks anyway, Tempest Troper. And Arxum, as usual, donated $10. Thank you, Arxum. Yay, Arxum.
Arxum, my bro.
Yeah. Yay, Arxum. Thank you for finally updating the Moonlight Emperor thingy. That was a good story. Still good too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, we didn't talk about fucking new DBZ Abridged at all.
Oh, he didn't?
It's so good.
Well, there wasn't really much to it. I mean,
Tom.
it was
He killed Tom.
Moustache.
Mustache.
Fucking moustache. Outro, that was so good.
Sal killed Tom, Piccolo's one friend on MySpace.
This doesn't involve you anymore, Harry. I think it does still involve me. In fairness, Vegeta does look very, very cool with moustache. Moustache. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. My mistake. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad that happened. That was very cool. Yay. I'm glad I'm on the bandwagon. Anyway, so I guess we're done with this episode. So I would like to thank everybody for listening to the Fandom Flux Podcast episode 97. If you'd like to get in contact with us, you can do so through the Blogspot page. No, you can't. If you'd like to get in contact with us, you can do so through the YouTube channel, through the comments. Please donate on Patreon if you feel so inclined, whether you want to guest spot on the podcast, why the fuck not? Yay, be part of this shit show that we just fucking...
I blame
Zero.
Why am I being
Audacity.
hated right now?
Because you're a dumbass and because you suddenly had connection issues when that Slices thing. Stop stepping on his territory, Zero.
No, what?
He likes being the one that has no connection.
What did I do?
Also, you fucked up the countdown, dumbass.
I might have done it perfectly.
Or if you don't want to be on the podcast, you could, I think it's 10. No, I think it's 5 to just hang out and stuff and chat with us. Likewise, it's 5 to pick something out that we will read for our weekly story time thing that I still don't know what we're going to call it. I think we still have $10 to commission us to write something. I think.
So.
Yeah. Anyway, so donate on Patreon if you feel like it. If you just want to donate $1, that's fine too. Yeah, we'll give you a shout out in the first episode of the month as we did this time. So, yay. Please. I need to buy expensive lantern rings that are awesome.
Pokemon
And I
cards.
will wear in places and they will never get stolen
I'll
from
use
me.
my Fandom Flux money for buying games that we can LP.
I would like to point out the number of games I bought in the summer sale for all of you fuckers.
And how many of them have we LP'd?
None yet, because we haven't had time, have we?
You bought Needhog, right? That was about it.
Needhog, Mount Your Friends.
Oh,
As well?
Oh.
Oh. You forgot about that one,
I
did you?
think I wanted to forget about that one. It's going to be so...
Why? It's going to be great.
When are we going to do that?
Anyway, that's a good question. We need to get someone to fix Slice's fucking internet, ideally. To be honest with you. And again, Slice is going to have no free time. We need more people to get on this. I need to start talking to people.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, the outro. So, donate on Patreon if you feel like it. We'd appreciate it. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to the Fandom Flux Podcast episode 97.
Bye.
Later, jerks.
Okay, Zero, I'm going to count us out for when you need to press the stop button, okay? 3, 2, 1.